Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels with the I Clues You Lose subscriber deck. I forgot to mention in the previous episode, guys, but if you'd like your subscriber deck to be played the week after the next, in the next fortnight, you might say, be sure to leave it down in the comments section below, or send me it on Twitter, or even email me. Whichever's good for you is fine for me. But without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? See you there. And we are in, and we're on the draw. This hand seemed perfectly acceptable. We are missing a blue mana though, but with Pilgrim's Eye, we can definitely draw into it. Plus, we are on the draw, which always helps. Our opponent is red, and he's also rank 27, called Big Al. Wow. Okay. We might as well lead off with a green, since it is the one spell we can cast, and if we do feel like it, we can use this on a creature just to get a clue token. I'm not going to. I think it's a little bit of a waste, but you never know. In the early game, it's actually with red mana. Kind of feel like, oh, we're not going to be able to hit Fevered Visions on time. That's a shame. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're going to end up getting rushed out, so maybe building up clue tokens early might be a good idea. It's red-green, so it's going to be werewolves. Alright. Seeing a lot of werewolves recently, but I don't see them winning that often. Maybe they'll beat me this time. Okay, so we're going to be able to Fevered Visions. Since we have all the colours, I don't think a Pilgrim's Eye's as effective, because we get to draw a card on our end step, and we're almost entirely guaranteed to burn them for 2 damage on their turn. Which is more than the Pilgrim's Eye could do. And a Whirler-Rogue is nice, but we need another mana. Another blue mana for that. Okay, so he's going to attack us for 4. And get another wolf. This one gives him indestructible. Okay. So that's a little bit of an issue. But our opponent could not get down to the card limit, so they are going to take 2 damage. Nice. And we draw a mountain. Well, if I play Pilgrim's Eye, actually, if I play a mountain and then Pilgrim's Eye leaving up green so that we can confront the unknown. And I'm going to grab a blue with the Pilgrim's Eye so that we can Whirl-a-Rogue next turn. And then we might be able to trade off with Ulrich's Kindred. Let's see. Just drop an island, I guess. I like the stuff that's in our hand. And this way, even if he does make his creature indestructible, which is likely what's going to happen, then we've tapped him out of a bit of mana and also got ourselves a clue token, which I think is perfectly fine. We'll lead by example instead. Another mechanic I haven't seen too often actually is support. Right, I think we're just getting rushed out though at this point. I'm not sure there's any way we can come back from it. So if we play an island, and then we want to hold up the green so we can confront the unknown again. But I think this game's pretty much over at this point. Yeah, just a land. We really needed that to be something powerhousey, and it's not. With the current Ether Grid and a Confront the Unknown, we've got 2 triggers for our... let's see. So if I Confront the Unknown, they become 3/3s or a 4/4 in this case. But he can make that indestructible. Right, we're going to throw an artifact in the way, and we're going to do the exact same as before. Force him to do some sort of pump. Likely going to make... Yeah, likely going to make that indestructible. Titanic Growth. Ugh. Not what we hoped for. It's actually just game. Not quite. Good enough, though. So we can't really get rid of this kindred. And we can't stop it either. So if I Ether Grid, Essence Flux, the Whirler Rogue, we don't have enough to kill any one creature. Let's see what Fevered Visions draws us at Telling Time. If that was an Essence Flux, then we maybe could have come back from this, but it's not. So we won't, unfortunately. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block there, block there, block there, and block there. And that means you're going to Titanic Growth. We are going to... Unfortunately, that's going to be game anyway, because he can just burn us out. More aggro decks! Damn you! Well, guys, I'll see you in the next game. And we're in. Okay, and we're on the play. Can we get Fevered Visions online? Yes, we can. Sweet. So that's what we'll do. Our opponent is rank 29, called Jemak Michael. So we're going to lead with the Evolving Wilds, hold off information from our opponent, and also get the blue mana we need for the Fevered Visions and the Whirler Rogue. What colour is our opponent playing? Red-black. Okay. Probably vampires. Maybe they picked their avatar that looks kind of like a vampire for that exact reason. Right. Go with a mountain. Next turn we can Fevered Visions and start burning our opponent. We do now have the Embermaw Hellion, which means that'll do 3 damage per trigger once we get the Hellion online. Sludge Crawler. Okay. With Ruins of Oran Reef, I imagine it's red-black Eldrazi, actually. Which means it's another aggro deck. Yay. Okay, well, we're going to Fevered Visions. We are going to start getting ingested, unfortunately. I always hate that mechanic. I hate them stealing my cards away from me. It angers me. But what is our opponent going to do? Foundry of the Consoles. Yeah, this is red-black Eldrazi. Each creature with power with toughness greater than its power can't block this turn. Alright. We don't have that issue. Or is it toughness greater than its power? Yeah. Alright. So that has the ability to make our Embermaw Hellion unable to block. That's about it. Damio's Journal, no! Right. That's nice. So if we Rootbound Crag, Thopter Engineer, and we can leave up Essence Flux to save our Engineer on a block against the Sludge Crawler, and even get another... Yeah, we'll swing in. Why not? Get another Thopter token off of that. Which would be nice. I really need another blue mana so that we can get the Whirler Rogue online. And that was not it, but that probably gets us one. Kalitas. Is that if it would die? Yeah. So we can still Essence Flux and get our Engineer back. I'm not going to throw this in the way. I'd rather throw that in the way of the Kalitas and stop him getting life gain. I think is probably a better idea. Alchemist Vial. Okay. So, Ether Grid currently does nothing. Telling Time could get us our other blue source, but it would lock down the blue anyway. If we Alchemist Vial first, leaving up our blue. See what we get. Another Vial. Well, in that case, I'm going to Forest Vial again, holding up the blue mana so that we can Essence Flux and stop him gaining life off the Kalitas. Westvale Abbey. Is it possible we get Westvale Abbey on for the win? I suppose it's always possible. Just gonna swing with a Thopter token. Don't see why not. We do have a pretty scary board in front of us, but I think we can handle it. Another Fevered Visions certainly means that we can handle late game stuff, because he's struggling to get his cards out of his hand, it seems. Oh, Thought Not Seer. That's annoying. What's he going to take? Probably the Fevered Visions, if I'd me a guess. Either that or the Ether Grid if he's aware that this is our win condition. It's a tough decision. We have plenty of good cards. The Ember Maw, if he doesn't take the Ember Maw, is going to turn the Fevered Visions into a 3 damage burn spell. So he took the Ether Grid. I think he's clocked on that that's our plan. Okay, well, we're going to block the Kalitas and we're going to Essence Flux to go get another Thopter token. Oh, no, no, no. Had a bit of a issue grabbing our card there. So we're only going to take 3 this turn. And he's going to take 2. If we draw a blue mana, can we play... We can't quite play Fevered Visions and Will o' Rogue, unfortunately. What we can do is we can Fevered Visions and hold up Confront the Unknown, which doesn't particularly help us. Right, do we want to hold back now? That's the question. I'm inclined to say no and be a little bit more aggressive, because next turn we can Ember Maw Hellion, and then on his end step he's going to be taking 6 damage off the Fevered Visions, which is awesome. Another Whirler Rogue and another Whirler Rogue. We don't have the blue mana. It's really annoying. We can always use our Alchemist Vials as well to lock down any creatures in a future turn. So it looks like we're not going to be going with the Ether Grid win this time. So that's a flying creature. Gets +1/+0 whenever you cast a colourless spell. Okay. Well, I'm going to make that a 2/4. Which allows me to block there. I think that's probably the best play. We have taken a lot of damage though. Okay, so he's going to make that a 2/3. Good for you, sir. And he gets to ingest us. So we're struggling a little bit now. We don't have much life to play with anymore. But our Fevered Visions are getting him to discard to hand size. So I think what we want to do is use the Ether Vials to stop our opponent from attacking us. Especially with the Kalitas. Him gaining life is a bit of an annoyance. He just dropped a Reality Smasher. Interesting. So, I think what we want to do, if we Ember Maw Hellion, we're leaving up a Confront the Unknown, which is great, and we're leaving up only 1 mana to stop a creature from attacking. Is that enough? 6, 9, 10. He's swinging in 4. We can block that one, and that one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Hopefully we don't get punished for doing that. I'm going to hold back since we can't get through anyway. We get an Ether Grid. If we survive the turn, that's likely to do it. So we just have to survive. Ah, that's annoying. Right, with that in mind, let's stop you from attacking. He's tapped out. So the damage he's doing is the damage that we see. He's going to be losing 4 life on his end step. Has he got a burn spell? Do I think he's running burn? I don't think he's running burn. I think I'll throw the Thopter Engineer in front of the Thought-Knot Seer. Just because an Ether Grid helps us burn him out. We only have to do 5 damage. 5 damage. 2 Confront the Unknowns might do it. He's completely tapped out. So, with that in mind... so if we did that, we'd get 1, 2, 3 damage off the Ether Grid. If we confront the Unknown on one of our Thopter tokens, then that should be it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so if we swing in with our Thopter tokens and then spread the wealth. I'm not missing anything. Yes! That is the game. I think we got a little bit lucky on some of our draws, although we helped the draws, but, you know. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed that match. If you did, then leave a like. If you loved it, then be sure to subscribe. And if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card, see the rest of the content I've got to offer. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.